Vinita and we're at the ThinKitchen studio. Today I'm going to make an interesting and simple snack. You can use it as a patty to serve with some chutney or homemade ketchup. You can use it as a burger patty. You can even serve it as a starter. And the best part about it is it's only full of goodness. We're going to be using sprouts. Sprouts are the most nutrient dense foods we can eat. So here are moong sprouts. Instead of moong sprouts, you can also use azuki beans or any other dals that you have sprouted. We're going to be adding cabbage, which is grated. We're going to be adding carrots, which are grated. Feel free to use other vegetables also. If you see, this is actually a grain-free patty. We're not even going to be using breadcrumbs to roll the patty in. So the idea is to get in as many vegetables as possible in this. And especially when we have kids who are picky eaters, when you put everything together in a form of a bun and you even make it like into a roll or a burger, they can't really tell what's inside. So just easy ways to sneak in veggies. Instead of kothmir, which we're using today, instead of coriander, you can use spinach, you can use any other greens which are not very strong tasting. So you wouldn't use a methi, but you could use any other greens. Mint also would work, basil would work, or a combination of spinach with other greens. For binding, we're going to be using a potato, and you might wonder why I've left the skin on. So all the produce here is organic, and when you eat organic produce, you don't have to take off the skins. In fact, potato when eaten with the skin is actually not just carb, because nature has given everything in a complete form. So whether you're a diabetic or just someone who wants to eat the healthy carbs, please include the skin of the potato. Try and buy organic produce so you can include the skin. And so here I'm going to use this and mash it with the skin and add it to our patty. So the sprouts have been lightly steamed before, and what we'll do is we'll just give it a buzz in the mixer so that it's easy to bind. So here's the lightly pulsed moong sprouts. Don't they look like quinoa or millet from a distance? Next goes in our cabbage, carrots, greens of your choice. And for seasoning, we are going with the traditional Indian spices, but feel free to use other spices as well. If you have changed your sprouts or if you have changed your greens, you can go accordingly. You can use Italian herbs, you can use cayenne pepper, whatever you like. Here we're using coriander powder, cumin powder, and garam masala with haldi. In these go. A bit of salt. And a little bit of lemon juice. Now we're just mixing all of these together. This is one recipe you can really go adventurous with. Just take care that you keep the proportions in mind, and then you can vary it. Instead of potato, you can use sweet potato as well. You can use yam. Any root vegetable can be used to replace the potato, and any other vegetables to replace the cabbage or the carrot. So this is all well mixed now, and we're going to make patties out of this. So at this stage, I like using my hands, and I in fact feel that we should use our hands more often when we cook, because I do believe a little bit of us goes into the food when we handle it with our hands directly. That's why they say maa ka haath ka khana. So we'll make patties out of this. We've added so many greens that they're going to stick out. And In order to roast these, we are not going to use breadcrumbs. You have two options. You can use sesame seeds, which are pre-roasted, or you could also use roasted peanuts after slightly crushing them. What this does is it gives a coating which makes the patty crispy and also gives us the necessary fats and nutrients. And the third benefit is that you don't require oil to roast these patties. So we've rolled all our patties and we've coated them with roasted sesame seeds, and we're now going to roast them on this pan. This is a Royal Prestige Square Griddle, and this pretty much can replace our pan for rotis, for patties, for parathas, for burgers, etc. What is great is it's made out of surgical stainless steel, which means there are no toxins coming into our food, and because it's thick, things don't burn. And we're going to directly, without any oil, roast these tikis because they are coated with sesame seeds. Alternatively, like I mentioned, you can use crushed peanuts as well. After a few minutes, we'll just turn these over. Actually, pretty much everything in them are already cooked or can be eaten in a raw form. These are for just giving a nice crunchy feel to the patty, and the sesame is anyway great for us to eat, and little toast is even better. So enjoy these with some chutney or some ketchup. Put them into your children's tiffin boxes, serve them as starters or as patties or burgers for your family and friends. Enjoy and keep adding more vegetables in whatever you eat. So if you like this recipe, please share, like and subscribe ThinKitchen and Down to Hearth. Keep watching.